I made $15,000 using this one strategy, and today I'm about to reveal exactly how it works. But if you are here to binge watch this video, then this video is not for you. And if you are serious enough, then be with me till the end. And I guarantee you, by the end of this video, you will have the knowledge to rob the markets. So let's get started. Now we'll see CRT core concepts. The fundamental theory and concept of CRT can be summarized as every single candle is a range. As we know, market is all about ranges. Buy below the range, sell above the range, and don't buy in between the ranges. So it is simply when it goes below the range, you buy it, and when it goes above the range, you sell it. This concept suggests that every candlestick is a range, just like the conventional range you see in the markets. Similar to the conventional ranges, each CRT candle possesses highs and lows. Let's see some examples now. On the left hand side we have a conventional range, and on the right hand side we have a CRT. Both ranges are very similar. The only difference is the conventional range is made up of multiple candles and the CRT is just made up of single candle. Now there are two types of CRT. The first one is 3 candle CRT and the second one is multiple candle CRT. And I can definitely say that the multiple candle CRT is very high probability compared to the 3 candle CRT. The reason is very simple. The market only gathers in a range just to accumulate the buy and sell stops and just to accumulate more and more liquidity. And when the price breaks a range on the one side, it means it has taken all the necessary liquidity from that side, and now it will travel to the other side of the range to take out more liquidity from the other side. So price basically only follows liquidity. Let's talk about the 4 very important things you need to take a CRT trade. The first one is CRT candle, second one is key level, third one is turtle soup, and the fourth one is model 1 confirmation. With just these 4 confluences, you can easily crack the markets with an 80 to 90% win rate. So let's see the first one and very important confluence for the CRT trade. So it is CRT candle. So how will you identify the CRT candle? CRT A plus candle is generally a thick full bodied candle that takes out both buy and sell stops. So CRT candle has full body and very less wick. From the examples we can see that on the left hand side we have a high probability CRT that has a very high full body candle and very less wick. And on the right hand side we can see a low probability CRTs. So it depends what type of CRT you are taking. If it is a high probability CRT, your win rate actually increases to a lot. Now let's study another very important confluence, that is key levels. Key levels are basically PD arrays, and there are many types of key levels, but we will study only very important ones like fair value gaps, order blocks, rejection blocks, etc. So the first one, fair value gap. Fair value gap is basically an imbalance between the first and third candle. And why does this imbalance occur? So basically this imbalance occurs because there is a sudden surge in buys or sells when the price reaches a certain zone. And once this fair value gap occurs, and after the price reaches again into this fair value gap, it will immediately bounce back. So let's see another very important key level now, that is order block. Order block is basically a zone where all the institutional limit orders are placed. So when the price again reaches into this zone of order block, the price immediately bounces back. As you can see in the examples, The bullish or bearish candle that takes out the buy side or sell side liquidity that was previously available, then it is called as order block. Rejection block and order block are quite similar. The only difference is the rejection block is the last opposite candle with a long wick and small body, showing strong rejection from a key level where smart money absorbed liquidity and reversed price direction. So as you can see in the example, the candle has a very long wick and it is marked by a rejection block, and when the price retraces back into this zone of a rejection block, it immediately goes down. Third and very important and extremely important key level is turtle soup. Turtle soup is liquidity grab where price sweeps a key high-low with a false breakout and then reverses sharply in the opposite direction. So this is where you should enter. You should always enter your trades after a turtle soup. The turtle soup is basically a liquidity sweep where all the sell stops or buy stops are hunted. So the next is Model 1. Model 1 is basically just low time frame confirmations that we use to enter on a high time frame CRT. Like if there is CRT on a 4-hour time frame, then we are going to have a confirmation on at least 15-minute time frames. So it is basically a low time frame change state of delivery confirmation of a high time frame CRT. As you can see on the left hand side, we have 4-hour CRT and it is paused with a turtle soup, and after that there is a change in state of delivery on a lower time frame, and as soon as there is a change in state of delivery, you can enter on the trade and instantly have a 4 to 5 RR. As you can see, we had a 4 or 5 RR trade. Now the basic thing why CRT works is it simply grabs liquidity on the opposite side of the range, as you call it turtle soup or purge or whatever you can call it, and after it grabs the liquidity, it has no more liquidity left on that side, and then it reverses back in the original direction of the high time frame order flow where it is meant to go. In a CRT, whenever the range is purged or turtle souped, then it always hits a key level before a reversal, and if it doesn't hit a key level, then it's not a pure reversal. So always check for key levels before taking an entry on the lower time frame. You can see in the example here, there is a key level rejection block and also a CRT, and when the turtle soup occurs along with the key level of the rejection block, and as soon as the price hits the key level, it immediately reversed in the direction of the higher time frame order flow. So this is how CRT works. Now we shall discuss the final and most important points to keep in mind while taking a CRT trade. And if you don't take these points in mind, then your win rate is going to get impacted huge. And the first thing is always align the CRT with the high time frame order flow. The reason why I say this, because the perfect A plus CRT always occurs with the high time frame order flow. And if you don't align this CRT with the high time frame order flow, then your win rate is going to be impacted. Second thing is always take lower time frame confirmations like change in state of delivery, market structure shift, whatever you take it, but I will prefer change in state of delivery at least. The third thing is always enter at the third candle on high time frame. That means the CRT is just a 3 candle pattern, but you should always enter on the third candle after the purge. And the fourth thing is always take partials at 50% of the range. That means you should always take 50% partials at the 50% of the range. Why I say this? Because there are chances for the market reversal if you don't align the CRT with the high time frame order flow. So better to be safe, you have to always take partials at the 50% of the range. So if you have came up this far, thank you for watching this video, and I'm going to reveal more and more market maker strategies very soon. So stay tuned and subscribe the channel. And if you are interested for one-on-one mentorship with me, then hit me up on the link provided in the description.